Now that it's the new year, though, it's time for a new you. A lot of people made this resolution, and you're determined to stick with it this time. Now, if you're hoping to eat better this new year, and after the holidays, most of us are trying to do it at least for a couple of weeks. Here are a few easy ways to undo all the damage that you've done since Thanksgiving, because it wasn't just Christmas and New Year. I know you, and I know what you're up to. Now, one of the things you can do is detox, but it doesn't mean not eating any food or that all your food has to be yucky. It can actually be delicious. And here to tell us more about the delicious detoxing is wellness expert Amanda Skrip. And you are hello and welcome.
Hi,
first off. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
So you're actually doing a series of classes, a month-long series of classes at Whole Foods. Can you tell us what delicious detoxing is and why it's so important to do it right now?
Yeah, so like you said, this time of the year, everyone is ready to reset their palate, restore their body. And I kind of created this program with small shifts that you can do that will help create lasting lifestyle changes and help you to look and feel your best.
So this isn't one of those things where you like only eat grapefruit for
No,
5
not at all.
weeks and you know, because those things are really extreme, and I think we all think that that's what we have to do a reset, but it's not.
No, not at all. And yeah, so it's about making a couple of changes to what you're doing, and you could really have a big improvement in how you feel.
So you gave us 3 tips that you want us to kind of follow to think about when we're detoxing, and think of it as kind of just a change in our diet. And the first thing you were talking about was clearing out temptations.
Yes, so clearing out your kitchen, getting rid of all the clutter. So it's time to get rid of the Christmas cookies. If you have any leftover eggnog, anything like that, anything you know will be tempting, you want to set yourself up for success. So get rid of all of that.
Right, and also kind of cleaning things out. We also had the Weight Watchers lady who organized the refrigerator, so that can kind of help as well and help you get organized since you're moving things around anyway, right?
Exactly.
I'm with that. Okay, now what about, oh, I love this next one. It says eliminate sugar and booze. Really?
Well, those are probably the 2 things that you've really gone off course with the past month or so. So by focusing on reducing or eliminating those for the next couple of weeks or month, will really free up a lot of energy for you.
Right, because those actually eat up more than because a lot of us use sugar to give us that little boost, but it really doesn't help, does it?
No, exactly. And in talking about detoxing, they're kind of toxic foods or whatever, so they build up in us. So it's nice to kind of flush those out.
Okay.
Start fresh.
It's okay to be right, Amanda. It's okay. It's fine. Some of us just don't want to hear it. Now, one of the last tips I found kind of interesting because it's about how we think, like we may think about our foods, but we don't plan our snacks.
Right.
So what's your tip there?
Yeah, so planning ahead is important, planning ahead all your meals, but particularly your snacks, because come, you know, mid-morning or mid-afternoon, if you're really hungry at work, you're more likely to kind of go over to that pile of cookies or to the vending machine, and then it will sort of throw you off course.
And here at You and Me this morning, we never have to go to a vending machine because it's always sitting on the table right next to everybody's desk because we get so much stuff. All right, so you actually brought us some foods to show us some substitutions and kind of why we need to do it. So let's start right here. What's this?
So this is my favorite tip, and kind of when you wake up in the morning, upon rising, you want to take 8 ounces of warm or room temperature water and squeeze half a lemon. I also like to add a little pinch of cayenne pepper. This is going to help boost your metabolism. But what's so great is the lemons are super alkalizing, so it reduces the effects of acidic foods like the sugar and the alcohol, the fried food, the heavy foods that could really throw us off balance.
So it's a balancer thing.
Exactly, and it can help reduce your cravings. It could also help reduce how much caffeine you need in the morning. People notice a difference in having their energy. So I like to suggest sticking with it for 2 weeks and sort of seeing how you feel.
Well, you know what's interesting about this, because this was the basis pretty much of the master cleanse.
Yeah, we're missing the maple syrup.
Right, but because Beyonce did it and it got really popular a few years ago and stuff like this, but I know a lot of people who said it really worked because they thought clearer. So it's really not about necessarily doing the master cleanse.
No, not at all. But we're taking some of the principles that work from that alkalizing nature that helps to clear you out, and doing it first thing in the morning. So you're setting like a good note for the day, sort of too.
And you do that in place of your coffee, your pop,
people that do energy drinks or soda, kind of we're cutting that stuff out. But if you do still have coffee, wait about 20 to 30 minutes until coffee or breakfast.
Got it. Okay, cool. Now for breakfast, what's our substitution here?
Having breakfast is super important. I always am hearing that we don't have time for breakfast, that sort of thing, but it is possible possible. So instead of doing like a processed, convenient breakfast cereal in the morning, you want to add more nutrient density, again, setting that tone for your day. So one of my favorite tips is doing a chia bowl, which might be a new food for some people.
Not like the chia pet.
Well, actually, those seeds are the same as the chia pet, which is funny.
Oh, that's funny.
But the chia seeds, they're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, iron. It's going to keep you full. And all you do is about 3 tablespoons of the chia seeds. I soak them in like a 1/4 cup of non-dairy almond milk, which is a good kind of alternative
We like our
to dairy.
almond milk here.
Yes. So soak that. You could do it the night ahead of time. It takes 5 minutes. You could even bring those to your office at work and kind of do that. I like to add a lot of fresh fruit to it. You could put some nuts or seeds on top or a little granola. It's actually pretty good. You could sweeten it with a little honey.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You could also add those to your oatmeal or to smoothies or something for some extra nutrition.
But this is better than anything processed, is what you're saying. This is going to give you what you need to sustain you through the mid-morning.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then the final one is a salad substitution.
So we're wanting to be eating our greens. And if you're already eating greens, you want to be eating more greens. They're naturally detoxifying. And also this time of the year, we're not breathing in the green grass, and the trees are bare, so we're missing that chlorophyll. And by eating the greens, it oxygenates our blood, and it's going to keep us energized.
Right.
Which
So
I know
clearly this isn't the choice we wanted.
No, exactly. So
yeah, that's kind of sad. That's the saddest looking salad. Amanda, if you were trying to make it look sad, you succeeded, girl.
That was the point. That was the point.
So what's the one we should be doing?
So this is an alternative. The recipe's available on my website. It's a creamy kale salad with apples and toasted walnuts. You make
really
the
good.
creamy dressing with avocado, so you're getting that. The apples kind of add sweetness, which offsets the kale. So it's a nice alternative.
And I also like that you're using something to make the same texture, because I think a lot of times when we go on to cleanses, we use the more oil and vinegar based dressings, and you miss that creaminess of a ranch or whatever.
Right, and that's important too. You want to be getting still all of your fats and your protein and all of that, and so avocado is a really good source of healthy fats.
I love this. Now, when you're doing a detox, about how long should you focus on doing that to kind of counteract the effects of, say, the last 2 weeks to 6 weeks?
Yeah, probably depends how much off course you've gone. But you could start noticing effects in as little as 5 days. Some people like to stick with it for the whole month of January. 2 weeks is a good sort of in-between point. But just committing to that, so it's not as though you can never eat your favorite foods again, or you can never have coffee again, or all of that. But just trying to kind of focus on resetting and feeling better this year. Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. We all need to reset after what we did. I'm sure some of y'all overdid it. I know you did. But listen, Amanda has got some other great tips, and she also has her Delicious Detox 4 weeks of classes. It starts January 15th at Whole Foods, and it's the one in Lakeview on Halstead?
Yep, Halstead and Waveland.
Okay, wonderful. And so you can check that out, and all the information, including the recipes for the salad and the chia bowl, are on her website, amandaskrip.com. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having
me. Happy New Year. I might even try some, like, even if it's just the recipes, I may try it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just sort of integrate it into your daily diet.
And I'll call you and let you know how I'm feeling.
Perfect, please
I'll tweet you out. All right, a new career, a new year. A new year, a new career for you. Find out how to hang out with cuddly cuties all day and get paid. Don't forget about our Facebook Impossible question either. If you want to lose weight, researchers say you should have this in your kitchen. It's not Amanda, but it might be a good guess to have. Go to our Facebook page, make your guess, and we will share some of them and give you the real answer in about 20 minutes or so. You're watching You and Me This Morning on The U.